Hello, I'm Ross Atkins with Outside Source. This is the extraordinary story of climate change. Vaccines, Europe, the Taliban, Ukraine. Symbolically, it's very important. Let's take this stage by stage. Here's the BBC's Stephen McDonald in Beijing. The West has stepped up sanctions against Russia. Let's look at some of the international reaction. Tell us what you've been hearing. But in practical terms, what does that mean? Next, we have to step back and let's just remind ourselves this is all part of the same story.
Piece the story together with Ross Atkins. Outside Source, weekdays at 7 on the BBC News Channel.
At a time when drug and alcohol deaths are soaring, I'm in Birkenhead, one place that's been hard hit, discovering the innovative ways they have to help addicts.
It's not just another person that's coming in, it's an individual, and we're there to support that person.
For a year now, I've been following Mike as he battles to stay clean.
There's a lot of things alcohol and drugs strip me of. There's a lot of things that I am rebuilding.
Join me, Jeremy Cook, for Addiction, The Road to Recovery, next Saturday at 1:30 on the BBC News Channel.
Hello, this is BBC News. The headlines at 10. The mayor of Kharkiv tells the BBC Russian troops have withdrawn from his city, which has been under constant bombardment since the invasion began. Finland's president tells Vladimir Putin he will apply for NATO membership within days. President Putin has called the move a mistake. US pro-choice supporters protest across the country ahead of a Supreme Court decision that is expected to overturn the country's long-established right to abortion. Campaigners say the government's obesity strategy is falling apart after a ban on multi-buy deals for junk food and pre-watershed TV adverts was delayed. Grab your flags. Eurovision 2022 has started in Turin. UK hopes are pinned on Sam Ryder, who has just performed, but Ukraine are the favourites to win this year. In sport, Liverpool win the FA Cup, beating Chelsea 6-5 on penalties after a goalless game at Wembley. And in around half an hour's time, we'll be taking an in-depth look at the papers with our reviewers Shima Pereira and Andrew Kidd. Stay with us for that. Good evening. We'll start this evening and this hour with some breaking news just into us here at the BBC Newsroom. 10 people, we're being told, have been killed in a mass shooting in Buffalo in New York, according to reports from US media. This just into us in the last few minutes. So US media reporting that 10 people have been killed in mass shooting in Buffalo in New York. We'll get across that and have more for you throughout the evening here on BBC News. Elsewhere, the mayor of Kharkiv has told the BBC that Russian forces have withdrawn from the city area and are heading for the Russian border. Ihor Terekov says shelling has stopped and residents are gradually returning to Ukraine's second largest city. But he warns that many residential areas have been badly damaged or destroyed. Our correspondent Joe Inwood has been following the latest from Lviv.